Hello, everyone. This is Travis. I planned on doing a confidence thing, but unfortunately today, the whole breakup thing that I mentioned before is, as you probably can remember from any breakup you've had, it's terrible. And today is specifically not the best day for me mentally. And I guess talking into this microphone and pretending like people are listening is is just as good to me. Just a little self therapy. So I just want to say, you know what's really terrible for breakups? Social media. Big, big whoop there. It's like you have all these connections when you're together, and you try to make every connection that you can to somehow legitimize your relationship. And then when it all fails, now you have to deal with disconnecting those things. And each time one's disconnected, it is so painful. Like what I think emotional pain from breakups is probably like the worst thing that I've gone through. And that's a lot to say, because I mean, like, I'm not sitting over here floating on cloud nine, having all the money in the world and like having no issues. It's just that emotional pain from relationships ending is just disgustingly painful. And so, like, just for an example, today my ex-girlfriend changed her profile picture from us holding hands in Galveston on these like beach chairs or whatever at the hotel, to just her blowing a dandelion. And like, I feel such a dramatic negativity from that. Like, there's one connection, she's like two more connections away from like deleting me, and that's what it feels like. It feels like, did it ever really matter? Did I ever do all these things? All these stupid questions that I know are wrong. I know I made a positive impact on her life, and it's up to her to continue on and grow and do all that stuff. But it just sucks. It just sucks, and there's nothing you could do. And I'm used to a certain level of control in most of my life. I think that you can if you have an opportunity to control something and plan for something, why wouldn't you? But in the realm of relationships, it's like seemingly just like this enigmatic, crazy thing with no controls, because you're dealing with another human being, so they're run by emotions which are inherently not controllable. It's only the person who's feeling them and doing them can control them to an extent, but that's only if they have the tools to. So for me, this whole thing's just like, holy crap. And I bet for her too. I bet it's really tough, and she's just trying to do her best to like keep her head sane and not miss me too much, and try to do the healthy thing and move on, and that's all you could really do. Like, that is the best case scenario. Both of you that were once together for me, it was a year and like 4 months or so, like intensely together all the time. She's my best friend. And then it's just done. And then that's it. And the way the relationship ended, it's just I know that ultimately it'll be positive for her and stuff, and that's good. That makes me happy for her. But, just not being able to have her in my life anymore. It's like, what do you mean? Like, how is this a thing? How have human beings continued to exist? And then it's like all these dramatic emotions that I know. And then the logical side of me is like, Travis, you did a good thing. It was a good thing. You loved her as much as you like could possibly love her, and that's all I could really do. That was all the control that I had, was to give her the best relationship I could possibly give her. And then so here I am, sitting in my apartment that we were supposed to live in, and then just kind of, it's just tough. Like, it feels like I'm just existing, and it's like, wow. And then everyone tells you it's gonna pass, like it just takes a matter of time, and blah blah blah. It's like, thanks guys, thanks for telling me that if I wait long enough, it will get better. And that's like theoretical too. Like I could carry this pain my whole life, but that's not my plan. My plan forward is to literally just rebuild myself. I've started by doing the weight loss thing that I've journaled a little bit about. I've lost, I was 211, now I'm 199, and that's in like a week and 5 days or something like that. So that's going well. And then I've been working out, and this next week I'm gonna try and not drink as much, because I can admit that I have been letting myself drink more than usual, because I don't know, it helps me sleep. But in the end, my only option now is to do that and rebuild and try and be positive, because what's the other option? Leaning into the negative, having that dominate my life. And I don't know about you guys, but like I don't have the mental fortitude to deal with how expertly my brain can be mean to me. So what I have to do is move on, and I have a plan, a comprehensive plan, and I have to socialize. Like last night, I usually wander around my apartment complex to try and find someone playing board games or something, and I reached out to someone I met doing that, and they said I could come down. They were playing a board game, so we talked, we laughed, and then they said there was a party on the second floor, and so I went to the second floor, and there was this party, and I'm like, oh, let's crash it, because that's the kind of person I am, and not like in a bad way, just so I could talk to people. And so they're like, yeah, but they didn't, they're like, we need to go to bed and all this, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just stay here. And I can't just like go straight into a party. That's weird. So like I was skimmed it from the outside, like by talking to smokers, like just sitting out on the balcony, on the furniture out there, and asking if it'd be cool if I like chill with them and stuff. And then, so this party is a birthday party for a 70-year-old woman. And she comes out, and she looks at me, and she's like, oh my God, you made it. And she hugs me. And she's like, oh, I didn't think you would be able to make it. I'm like, no, I'm here. And I've never met this woman in my life. And so that was my in. She's the 70-year-old Sicilian grandma with her whole family. And I go through and I meet everyone. I meet everybody, and I make them all laugh. And by the end of the night, they're fondly calling me by my name. And one of the hosts, one of the daughters of the 70-year-old woman, was saying just how like nice I was. And then I started helping. I started helping them clean up. Like throwing away trash, anything I could do. It made me feel like I was a part, that I was with my family or something. And they're just, they're like, there's no one like you, like they're so shocked that I had not only shown up and I wasn't a jerk and I made everyone laugh, I also helped clean up. And then they're just like, there's a very, very small amount of people who would just do that and actually be genuine and nice. And like, that's a big part of me trying to just remember that I'm not, bad. Like there's nothing wrong with me. Because that's what it feels like almost constantly. That negative voice in the back of your head that's just like, man, you suck. But I don't think I do. I just have to prove it to myself again and move on. Sorry if this was a little emotional. I just needed to talk to whoever it is that's listening. So if you're going through the same thing, hey man, I'm here. Like I get it, and we'll make it through. Just remember that you're a special person, and I love you, and it's gonna be okay. Because things need to be okay. There's too many people walking around the earth like negative, sad zombies, and it's so sad. And so remember to push for that positivity and live your life positively, and do your best to just put joy in people's lives, and hopefully they'll put joy back in yours. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. It's Travis Straw, if you forgot. Have a good day or night.